Hello, my diamonds and my Teletubbies. SheilaTruelove here with you. I want to share this clip. It's from Derek Jackson. Eat the meat, throw away the bones, because I already know a lot of people don't respect him, and they lost a lot of respect for him. At the same time, the things that he's saying is true. So that's pretty much what I focus on. Eat the meat, throw away the bones. Let's listen. If a man can't help you financially, he's just wasting your time, whatever. Here we go. Okay, let's listen in.
Dating a man who can't help you financially is a waste of time. Now, if he can but won't, he just don't like you like that. That means one of three things. Either one, he can't even do for himself, and at some point in a relationship, he's going to expect you to be a submissive provider. Once he gets your emotions to override your standards, only just enough for himself. But he doesn't intend to provide for his family, so he's just fine starting one without the ability to. Or three, not only is his money messed up, but so are his priorities, which is eventually going to cause a lack of security in y'all's relationship. Every man has financial ups and downs, but if he's down, why is he spending time hitting you up? Why is he busy hopping in your DMs when he should be busy updating his LinkedIn? Because there's a right time and place for everything. That's why God gave Adam his Eve after he first worked in the garden. So it's not one-sided. The man is supposed to provide, aka produce. As a woman, you're supposed to reproduce. And we don't need you reproducing any more of that unproductive man. Not that reproduction is strictly biological, it just means to multiply. But what's 100 times 0? That's the exact amount of happiness you're going to have with a man who can't help you face any financial burden. That's also the amount of time it's going to if you have zero desire for sex, or zero energy to cook too many days in a row, or if you have zero control over your tone after he first disrespects you, or if you have zero motivation to snap back into shape after bearing his child. So I don't want to hear none of you dudes crying about how I'm being so harsh. Man, either tell me where I'm lying or cry to your mama. Now, I'm not saying as a woman you should abandon your man at the first sign of financial hardship, because you are supposed to be able to go through thick and thin with your man. But don't let any man introduce you to it from day one. And even if he's not broke, he should be able to subtract some type of financial wealth. Otherwise, he has no business adding you into his life. And if you do decide to come into that equation, just expect for that man to multiply your stress, divide your focus, and subtract your peace.
Now, do you agree with him when he says dating a man who is not financially set, that's just a waste of time? If he can't help you financially, that's a waste of time. The point that I agreed with him on is, when you know that your money is not right, why are you in these women's DMs trying to hit these women up when you need to be focusing on getting a career or joining a trade school? You know, getting a trade like a plumber.
Some of you have affinity for serpents.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I had to pause that for a brief moment. Like I said, if you don't have your finances in order, that's what you need to focus on. Get yourself a trade. Go to a trade school. Plumbers make a lot. You think about being a garage person that fix cars? A mechanic? That's stupid, crazy money. And I always believe that you should, you know me, I believe in 50-50 or 70-30. You know, a lot of these, and like he said, he's not trying to encourage women. The moment your man loses money, then you're supposed to bounce on him, or you're supposed to fall away, even though a lot of the times I've been listening to a lot of women who, once they get sick or they take ill, the men, they bounce. Or they're cheating. You know, that's not right either. And you know, my motto in life, to keep everything just plain, just keep it easy. I like to do things easy. Just don't do to people what you don't want done to you. Now, this man here, he's saying that if you had a good woman and you lose that good woman, you're just an idiot. You know, Yada Awakening. But as you listen to Yada Awakening, he's always talking about money, 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 and how the man is supposed to provide. He's supposed to do everything in terms of provisions. But as you listen to this man, keep in mind, he has more than one woman. So if you're the type that you're not willing to share a man, then no, I don't think I could take him too much to heart. At the same time, let's just listen.
Yo, she fought you for you. She sacrificed for. She fought you for you. She sacrificed.
Okay, here we go, guys.
She fought you for you. She sacrificed her own mental stability by loving you. And every time someone close to her told her she was dumb for remaining in a relationship with you, she cut off. But she realized, I should never have to beg a man to see my worth. She realized my peace is more important than his chaos. She realized if he truly loved me, I would be elevating and not decreasing. True love does not break a person mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. She realized she was trauma bonded. Realized that you were broken, you did not admit it. She realized you're a boy trapped in a man's body. She realized you believed everybody's problems but you. Now look at you, alone, about that good woman that you lost, that's now in a relationship with a man, and he's putting her in all different types of positions, and the greatest position he put her in is growth, freedom, financial, emotional, and mental stability. Oh, praise is due to the Most High.
Women can do any.
So like I said, always listen to him with a grain of salt. Now I'm going to share something else with you. If he's not helping with the bills, he's not your man. He's your son. Of course, a man should be helping with the bills. But you notice it says helping, not doing it all, helping. Let me share this. Okay, let's go.
If you are not helping her with them bills inside of that house, you don't have no right, no opinions, none of that. You are nothing but a big-ass child. You need to have a curfew. You need to be grateful. She should be feeding you SpaghettiOs and Chef Boyardee and Lunchables. You're acting like a child. You deserve to be treated like a child. You men got some nerve. You're not contributing to any bills. You don't help out whatsoever, and you got the nerve to think you're supposed to be dictating or talking about when and how something is happening. You are nothing but another kid. You are nothing but a tax write-off. You are nothing but a liability. How dare you think that you should be getting sex? How dare you think that you got the right to question her about what she's doing and how she's doing it? Stay in a child's place. Children don't pay bills. Children don't pay bills. So if you are not paying bills, you are no man. You are a grown child. That's all you are. You went through puberty fast. That's about it. Respect you. Submit to your bum ass. Why would she submit to you? How could she submit to you with a smile on her face?
Well, according to Tyler Perry, if he's just paying the gas bill, that should suffice. No, honey. Like I said, I believe in 50-50. You're not his child. You're not his daughter. You're supposed to be his partner. And that's just where I'm at, or 70-30. If you have children, then, her money should be for savings and, having a savings account for the children. You put money away so when the children get older, they'll have something, and then you pay for their education. That's the mother's money. And, I'm sure that men appreciate it, that you don't have to keep coming to them. Well, some men, they want you to constantly keep coming to them for money because that makes them feel powerful. It's always so important for women to always, and I will always put emphasis on have your own money. Please, have your own money. This is something that I had to tell my daughter because she wanted to be a housewife. What? She's a registered nurse, by the way, making lots and lots of money. That didn't sit well with me too much. But like if you are going to, I believe in a partnership, like I said. And then what about people who don't have children? Like Yada Awakening, he's talking about, well, she's giving you children. What about the women that don't want to have children? Being a mother is not for everyone. Everyone shouldn't be a father. Children are not for everyone. So because she's not willing to have children, does that mean that he's not supposed to pay for everything and do the financial heavy lifting? Anyway, I just gave you some things that I want you to think about and consider. And I want you to have a great day. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.